Hey everybody, James coming in here. Want to talk about my issue with PlayStation Network and something I just recently experienced that kind of pisses me off. That would be their return policy, or I should say lack thereof. Recently I purchased a game called Raw Data for PSVR, and it was just, it worked at first, but then I had an issue with the head tracking, then the move controller, then it fixed itself for a little bit. Now the head tracking is off again. It's every time I turn my head, which is a VR game, so you should be able to turn your head and look around you. But when I turn my head from side to side or up and down, it will just show it will just say like I'm out of range, and I'm standing right in front of the camera around the 5 to 7 feet that it suggests, but it's not working no matter where I stand in front of the camera. And so the game is basically unplayable. I need to be able to look around if I want to play the game. It's just kind of common sense when it comes to VR games. But when I talked to PlayStation 2 times through instant messaging them, and I talked to them once over the phone, and what I've been told by anybody I've spoken to is that because I was allowed an exception once before, that exception being 4 years ago for my son accidentally pre-ordering Destiny, the original Destiny, and I wanted that refunded because I didn't have any passcodes or anything on my account at the time, so my son just pre-ordered it, and I was like, hey, this is what happened, and they made the exception. Though I did not know, I did not know per account, not per year, not per month, not per anything, per account, you're allowed one return exception. After you get that return exception, you get no more returns. It doesn't matter if you accidentally purchase the game. It doesn't matter if the game's a broken mess. It doesn't matter if you change your mind. Once you purchase the game on the PlayStation Network, that is it. And now I personally believe when it comes to purchasing games, I think Steam is the best place to go because they have the best return policy in my opinion. You get the game for 2 weeks. If you have it less than 2 weeks and you played less than 2 hours of the game, I believe it's around 1 or 2 hours of the game, you can return for whatever reason. You could, if you change your mind, or if the game's broken, doesn't matter what the reason is, as long as you play it less than 2 hours and have it less than 2 weeks, you can return it. Now, I think that's perfect though, because in a day and age where everything is going towards digital distribution of games, which I think is a horrible idea in my opinion. I love having disc-based games, but unfortunately, a lot of games nowadays are coming out for digital only. So the only way you can play the game is if you purchase it digitally. But having a system in place where you can actually try out the game and see if you like it and just give it a shot. And you might not like it or it might be a broken mess, but having a system in place where you can return it and get your money back for it, I think is great. It's perfect. It's a great business model, because I was telling PlayStation when I talked to them on the phone and when I talked to them over instant messaging is that I wanted to return the game and actually purchase another game for my VR headset that was $10 more. So basically I was telling them, hey, give me the $15 back for the game, take the game off my account, and I will buy another game and give you $10 additional on top of the 15 I was already giving you. And they still told me no. They still told me no. It's like, so basically I'm stuck with a broken game that I can't play, and just fingers crossed that the game fixes itself, or there's some kind of patch or something comes out that fixes it, which I think is complete bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, you cannot, I don't think anybody would tolerate this from Best Buy or GameStop, Target, Walmart, or wherever it is that you shop, that if you buy like a TV or buy a certain whatever, or a game console or any kind of product that you buy, and you come out, you open it up, and it's broken, you see a giant crack or it's just not working. Most places have a 2-week return policy if anything goes wrong with the product. And it seems like with digital distribution, it's like, no, like some people will have a good return policy like Steam, in my opinion. But some other places would be like, no, you bought it. Sorry, that's yours now. Not our problem. We got your money. I just feel like if we will not tolerate that from our retail stores locally, why should we tolerate it from our digital retailers as well? There should be a return policy in place that actually allows you to return the product if you don't like it, if you change your mind, or if the product is broken. Especially if the product is broken, in my opinion, because then that says something about you as a business if you're going to sell a broken product and not refund the customer in any way, shape, or form, or give them any kind of or help them out. Because I was basically told, yeah, not our problem. That's your problem. And to me, that's unacceptable coming from a customer. I've worked in customer service before, and like I could just never imagine telling a customer, yeah, you're shit out of luck. Sorry that we sold you a product that was completely sealed and brand new, but because you had no way of knowing that it was broken in there, and neither did we, but that's your problem. You bought it. Have a great day. I don't know. That's my experience with the PlayStation Store. PlayStation. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Have you guys had any kind of experience similar to that, though, that have a PlayStation or if you guys had such a great experience with digital distribution, you guys think digital distribution is a great idea and it should be the thing that we do for everything moving forward. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time.